EOS value equivalent to 15,601 rands a coin. The present cost range 1540,740 to 16,235. The earlier day close 15,715. The change was 0.11407%. Backwards rate ZAR to EOS. EOS cost expectation for August 2024. Before all else cost at 27.74 rands. Excessive cost 27.74, while low cost 21.67. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 25.11. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 23.30. Change for August 16%. EOS estimate for September 2024. First and foremost cost at 23.30 rands. Exorbitant cost 28.92, while low cost 23.30. They found the middle value of cost 25.64. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 27.03. Change for September 16%. EOS cost expectation for October 2024. First and foremost cost at 27.03 rands. Exorbitant cost 30.98, while low cost 26.92. They found the middle value of cost 28.47. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 28.95. Change for October 7.1%. EOS figure for November 2024. Initially cost at 28.95 rands. Excessive cost 33.44, while low cost 28.95. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 30.65. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 31.25. Change for November 7.9%. EOS cost expectation for December 2024. Initially cost at 31.25 rands. Excessive cost 33.23, while low cost 28.89. They found the middle value of cost 31.11. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 31.06. Change for December's 0.6%. EOS gauge for January 2025. In the first place cost at 31.06 rands. Exorbitant cost 33.77, while low cost 29.35. They found the middle value of cost 31.44. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 31.56. Change for January 1.6%. EOS cost expectation for February 2025. In the first place cost at 31.56 rands. Exorbitant cost 31.81, while low cost 27.65. They found the middle value of cost 30.19. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 29.73. Change for February 5.8%. EOS figure for Walk 2025. Before all else cost at 29.73 rands. Excessive cost 32.32, while low cost 28.10. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 30.09. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 30.21. Change for spring 1.6%. EOS cost expectation for April 2025. At the outset cost at 30.21 rands. Excessive cost 30.40, while low cost 26.42. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 28.86. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 28.41. Change for April 6%. EOS conjecture for May 2025. First and foremost cost at 28.41 rands. Excessive cost 28.41, while low cost 23.21. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 26.25. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 24.96. Change for May 12.1%. EOS cost expectation for June 2025. Initially cost at 24.96 rands. Excessive cost 27.14, while low cost 23.58. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 25.26. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 25.36. Change for June 1.6%. EOS figure for July 2025. Initially cost at 25.36 rands. Excessive cost 30.66, while low cost 25.36. They found the middle value of cost 27.51. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 28.65. Change for July 13%. EOS cost expectation for August 2025. In the first place cost at 28.65 rands. Exorbitant cost 35.56, while low cost 28.65. They found the middle value of cost 31.52. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 33.23. Change for August 16%. EOS gauge for September 2025. In the first place cost at 33.23 rands. Exorbitant cost 33.23, while low cost 27.78. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 31.03. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 29.87. Change for September 10.1%. EOS cost expectation for October 2025. Before all else cost at 29.87 rands. Excessive cost 32.47, while low cost 28.23. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 30.23. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 30.35. Change for October 1.6%. EOS figure for November 2025. Before all else cost at 30.35 rands. Excessive cost 31.81, while low cost 27.65. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 29.89. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 29.73. Change for November 2%. EOS cost expectation for December 2025. First and foremost cost at 29.73 rands. Exorbitant cost 29.73, while low cost 25.27. The found the middle value of cost 27.98. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 27.17. Change for December 8.6%. EOS conjecture for January 2026. At the outset cost at 27.17 rands. Excessive cost 30.87, while low cost 26.83. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 28.43. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 28.85. Change for January 6.2%. EOS cost expectation for February 2026. At the outset cost at 28.85 rands. Excessive cost 35.81, while low cost 28.85. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 31.75. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 33.47. Change for February 16%. EOS conjecture for Walk 2026. Before all else cost at 33.47 rands. Excessive cost 36.39, while low cost 31.63. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 33.88. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 34.01. Change for spring 16%. EOS cost expectation for April 2026. Before all else cost at 34.01 rands. Excessive cost 36.97, while low cost 32.13. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 34.42. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 34.55. Change for April 16%. EOS conjecture for May 2026. Initially cost at 34.55 rands. Exorbitant cost 37.56, while low cost 32.64. But found the middle value of cost 34.96. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 35.10. Change for May 16%. EOS cost expectation for June 2026. At the outset cost at 35.10 rands. Excessive cost 43.57, while low cost 35.10. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 38.62. EOS cost conjecture